Do you want to create a media kit that reaches the right people at the right place at the right time? Today, I'm going to talk to you about some tactics that you can leverage to create an awesome media kit. All right, let's talk about it. So level one, clarity and concise. You want to keep it clear and concise. The last thing I want as a vendor or as a potential collaborator or as a potential sponsor is to read through a huge wall of text with just confusing multiple pages. Keep it to one page, okay? One page. Can you do that for me? Thank you so much. Because when I get a media kit that's just too much, it ends up, I don't read it. Sorry. If you send me a wall of text, I'm not going to read it. So I apologize for that. Keep it concise and keep it clear and keep it to one page. And when we talk about using a single page, you want to do it in a portrait or vertical style because most people, when they pull up your media kit, are probably going to be looking on their phone. If they're looking on their phone, it takes up the entirety of their phone screen. That's going to be a much better result for you. So keep it to one page, clear and concise in a vertical portrait style. Most of the time when you're sending out a media kit, it's an attachment to an email, right? So you're going to have an email that's all words, and then you're going to attach your media kit. So you don't just want to repeat all the words in your media kit that you've put in your email. Your media kit really is a visual supplement to the written email itself. So all the topics you touch on in your email, which we're going to talk about in more detail in just a second, should be supplemented by the images in your media kit. So let's talk a little bit more about what type of images and what type of information you want to include in that media kit. When you're crafting your email and your media kit, remember that it really should all revolve around the person that you're connecting with. You definitely want to establish your own credibility, so you do need to talk about things like podcasts or shows you've been on, magazines that you've been on, stages that you've spoke on. This is really great stuff, and you definitely want to include that. But you want to include it in the context of the value that you bring to the person that you're sending the media kit to. At the end of the day, this is something that happens. Well, actually in the Clubhouse room last week, this came up, and we were speaking about how all of your messaging should revolve around the person that's listening, the person that's reading, because the more you talk about me, the less people want to listen. Have you ever been on a date, for example, and you sit down to dinner and you're just getting your drink and you're excited to know more about this person and see if there's actually anything in common, and all they do is talk about themselves? It's exhausting. You do not want that. Nobody likes that. Nobody wants to hear someone just talk about themselves all the time and bloviate about themselves. It is no bueno. It is no good. Don't do it, right? You really want to talk about the other person. What are you interested in? How can I help you have a better life? Wow, those are great shoes you have on, right? Talk about them. And you want to be specific. Is there a specific reason why you're a good fit for them? I think when you're creating your media kit, you want something that's fairly general as a whole, but you need to have some specificity. So, for example, you might have a list of various, again, shows and credibility type of positions in your media kit, but maybe you leave a section at the top where you can really highlight the brand or the person that you're reaching out to and explain why you're interested in them, explain why you offer actual value to them and their audience. Why should I care about you? It's because you are offering me something that's interesting. Try this exercise. Try putting the shoe on the other foot. Okay. Send yourself the media kit, read the media kit, and see if it's something that you would actually be interested in or entertaining. I think that the more empathetic you can be about the other person, the better it's going to go. And keep in mind that if you're reaching out to someone that has a very large audience, they're probably getting hundreds of emails a day. So what can you do to stand out? What can be on your media kit? What could be on the email to really help you stand out? Keep it clear and keep it concise and keep it about them. I know what you might be thinking, Mark, I'm not a graphic designer. Creating a media kit's going to be really freaking tough. Well, there's free tools out there like Canva that can make it really easy to create nice digital images, even if you're not an expert. But you can always hire someone to help you with your media kit. If you do, I would recommend that you get it in some sort of file type that is easily editable, right? Maybe some sort of PDF or vector file. I don't want to get too complicated there when it comes to media kits, but you could outsource the images and the design as well. Maybe you get a media kit that's more general, again, just kind of highlighting some of your accomplishments and things like that. And then depending on who you're sending the media kit to, there's a place at the top where you can kind of edit and adjust and personalize for that audience. Listen, at the end of the day, there's no one right way to make your media kit, but I think that if you follow these tactics, if you follow these concepts, you're going to create something that really resonates with the right people at the right time. So I'd encourage you, go and execute on it and keep tweaking it. Super, super important. These tools, I think, are going to be really transformative for you. And please, done is better than perfect. Don't second guess yourself. If I was you, follow these terms, follow these items, follow these secrets, start sending it out and see what works. If it's not working, switch it up. You never know. And at the end of the day, you are worth it. So make sure that you express that. Lastly, I just want to encourage you, here at Savant Media, we help you create better content in less time. So if that's you, you gotta hit the subscribe button. If you're watching on YouTube, you gotta hit the like button, because we want to keep providing you with more tools to help you create better content in less time. It's going to really open up some amazing doors for you. I know it is for me, students, and clients, and I want that for you too. I'll catch you next time on Savant Media. Peace.